Happy Monday, Huskies! I'm so glad you're joining me again for Mondays with Mrs. Blair. Well, 4th of July is on Saturday, so I thought, why don't we do a drawing of a firework? The first thing that you're going to need to do is gather your supplies for your firework drawing, and there are very few materials that you need. The very first thing is you're going to need paper to draw on. You're going to need a black marker. It can be a permanent marker or just like a Crayola marker. It doesn't really matter. A pencil and some crayons. You can decide which colors you'd like to use for your fireworks. I'm using red and blue. So the very first thing you're going to do is you're going to take your permanent marker and you're going to draw one line that goes kind of curved to this. Everything's going to go to the center of this because you think of like an explosion of a firework. It starts in the center and works its way out. So I'm going to do that line again. If you watched any of my videos during the school year, we talked about symmetry, where it's the same on both sides. We're basically doing this for our firework also. The next is I'm going to take a line, and again, always going towards the center, and I'm going to do that line again, but on the bottom. So right now we have the basis for our firework. We have the center and how it comes out. Now what we're going to do is make this line a little bit thicker, and it's actually going to go thinner to thicker at the end. So we're going to just go like this and cap it off. And you're going to repeat this again and again for all of these. And they don't all have to be the same. That's kind of the cool part now. All right. So once you have this started, now you're ready to fill in where there's even more explosion from it. So I'm going to do this line again and all the way around. And some of them can be longer, some of them can be shorter. And again, I'm going to make that thicker where it goes skinnier in the center and works its way out. If you're not comfortable doing this with a marker first, that's okay. You can always do it with pencil. Now I have the basis of mine, and I have all of these spots. And so again, I can keep making some of those lines that come out all the way around. It's starting to look good, you guys. All right, and I keep with that. All the way around, filling in that space. Some of them are a little bit thicker, some of them are a little bit shorter. It's the cool thing about our firework. Now, what I have is the starting of my firework, and I also think about stars because it happens at night. So if I want to make a star, this is where I'm using that pencil. So sometimes it's hard to get a star perfect without doing the through, and that's okay. So if I'm going to take a star, I'm going to go up, down, side to side, and down. Okay, now what I can do is take my marker and only trace the outside of it, not the inside. And now I have a super cool star. So I'm going to take a little bit of time to add a little bit more detail, maybe some more stars, maybe some more spots of the explosion. Once you have your drawing exactly how you like it for your fireworks, now comes the really fun part, coloring it in. Okay, I've finished coloring in my firework, and I'm really happy with how it ended up. I also included some dots, and I did that around, and it kind of gives it that idea that it's moving. There's some motion in it. Well, I hope you had fun following me along with drawing a firework. I hope you have a wonderful 4th of July, and I can't wait to see you all next Monday with Mondays with Mrs. Blair.